Hello everyone, this is Robbie Gray here, back to do a few more videos to kind of give you guys some more up-to-date information. So for the good news, I'm almost done with my MLT degree. Practically I am. I just need to do my summer quarter and then I'm done. And pretty much all the summer quarter consisting of doing a quarter with a rotation with a small lab and doing some online assignments. So I'm almost done. So I guess I'll just start talking about some of the projects I've, discussed and been working on. At this point, I'm not writing anything for my Standardized series, but I am hoping to do so at some point in the future. Just things have been busy, all that. Hopefully more time will free up for me to work on that project. I do still plan on trying to do some recordings of me doing like audio for my standardized stories and eventually post them here on YouTube. So yeah, that will in fact happen at some point in time. Now there are a couple other projects that I'd like to talk to you guys about that I've been working on. And some of you guys may have already seen them, especially those of you who are followers of mine on DeviantArt. You guys may have noticed I've been working on sort of a fan fiction, and some of you guys might be looking at me going like, are you kidding me? You guys may have looked at me like, Robbie, are you really, why are you doing this? Why are you doing an MLP fanfic? Why are you doing that? For starters, it's not, I wouldn't call it a fanfic. I mean, it's a fanfic, but it's not like, ooh, I'm all gooey over it. It's supposed to be based, it's a dark story. It's not a pretty full fanfic thing. And so for those, so that may raise the question that some of you are asking is, are you a brony, Robbie? And the answer is no. No. But if any of you want to talk about it, you can. You can, in fact, if you want to call me a brony, feel free to do so. And while you're at it, post your addresses in the comments below so it'll make it easier for me to find you. Yes. No, I'm not a brony. There's a couple of things that I would have to do to qualify as a brony in my opinion. And for one of them, I'd actually have to enjoy the show 100% just because I enjoy the show. And the answer is no. In fact, there are many episodes I look at and I'm like, what am I watching? I generally watch it just to see the darker stories. So it's like Imagination Manifestation. In my opinion, that was a dark episode. I loved it. Party of One, which was actually a fanfic out there called Party of None, which is pretty good. And there's some fanfics out there. There's like some stuff in there that's created some great creepypasta, and that's the reason why I watch the show. Some people might call me a Grimbro, I guess that's what it's called, but no, I'm not. There's a couple things. I don't collect the toys. I don't do any of this other stuff. I'm totally still a muscular man who is totally not a brony. However, another project I'm thinking of doing is actually doing like an actual reading reviews of various Pony Grimdark stories. And the reason why I'm thinking of doing this is because of the fact there are plenty of stories that you look on there that actually are Grimdark, that are great, that are in the MLP universe, that are, it's like they're not discussed on YouTube because they're not popular enough. And I'm hoping to actually make them more popular by doing these reviews. And to do that, I will be using a avatar known as Robbie Pony, which you will see in just a second. Like I said, I'm not a brony, and I don't intend to be. This is just me working on different projects and different ideas, and hoping to potentially expand my boundaries. And it's like, who knows? Maybe we'll, maybe some of you guys just call yourselves bronies out there will realize you're not your grimdark people like me. Now, some of you guys may, especially those of you who have actually read some of my standardized stories, such as The Pony and the Television, some of you guys may be wondering, does that mean that that's going to be like that classifies me in the MLP universe? No, it's still part of the standardized universe. It has very little to do with the MLP universe. The only thing that they have in common is maybe kind of the environment, and even then, it's like in My Little Pony, it's you have Celestia and Luna, and in mine it's like you have the 3 seasons, and of course even then it's like it's still a dark tale. It's about like it's about Peachy, and she's running around basically enacting revenge, things like that. So that's and not just in her world, but in fact in the human world. So that in of itself would definitely make it not part of that. So yes, that's my goal. I'm actually working on a novel right now, and I can't really give much of it away. Actually, there's 2 ideas I have. I have 2 different novels I'm working on. One is called. I can only give away the names. I cannot give away the plots of this. One is called A Collection of Strange Species, and another is called Universicide. And you'll find out why, hopefully, when I finish those books. They're very different from like novels. They're going to be a little bit spooky. To some, one is to some extent very philosophy based. Universicide will be very much based, have some philosophical and allegorical moments to it. Um, and both of them will be horror, but then a collection of strange species will also have will be sort of a mystery romance kind of thing. But they're both gonna be pretty different. But they're, still within the realm of what I normally do. So those are what I'm working on. And so yeah, sorry for giving me this boring update with me just waving a knife around, and I'm sorry that I haven't done as much as I would like to. It's just things have been busy. And it's like like I said, I've been trying to work on my college, and like some of that, kind of it means that you have less ability to use your own imagination, I think, and so that's kind of one reason why I did a dark and MLP fanfic. And right now it's not terribly dark; it's still kind of light because I'm still trying to. Because as all of you guys know, who read and write horror fiction, it's it's paramount that you set the setting, and so I'm pretty much been working on that. But if you guys want to check out that, the story is called The Mirrorstone Wasteland, and you may check that out in the link in the description below. And so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this update, and like I said, sorry that I haven't done much for a long while. So thank you very much. This is Robbie Gray signing off, and I hope you have a good day.